Hello everyone, I'm here to do the reading for the lovely sign of Leo. I came on last week, of course, and did the readings for all of the signs, and it was lovely because I didn't have a huge amount of people on, but it was really intimate and nice to sort of catch up with many of you. So thank you for joining me with that. I do love doing those online readings, and hopefully I get some time to do some personal readings or personal paid readings, whatever, over the next couple of weeks while things are a little quieter. So be looking out. I know sometimes I say I'm going to do things and then just get caught up. I've got my daughter and her 5 children coming over for a few days. So it's sometimes sort of hard to get on top of things. If you would like a personal reading with me, please keep that in mind. I haven't got a lot of time this week. I'll be back on board next week. I am intending to get my website up and running again, and also to put my prices up. So for whatever reason, in the meantime, you can email me at the aussiegoddess@gmail.com. All right. If you'd like to join or have a membership with me, even if it's just to support the channel, love you on board, please check underneath the videos. All right, so we're starting off with the Queen of Pentacles. I love the Queen of Pentacles. For me, being a Capricorn, it very much sort of um, it equates to my energy quite well. I don't always feel like a Capricorn, but when I see this energy, it makes me feel like it's everything that I embody as a person. So you may be one particular sign, but you may find another particular card represents you more. Like you may feel more like the Queen of Wands, even if you're a water sign. So it's really good to sort of find what card resonates with you. But this is a Leo reading. So Leo, keep in mind too that I don't think this is your energy, but I feel like sometimes people get so stuck on their Leo suns or on their sun sign that they forget that there are a lot of other aspects to who they are. And I did talk about that on that video I did live, and I did post something to tell you what your sun, moon, and your ascendant or rising represent for you in terms of how people perceive you and how you perceive yourself. I feel like somebody's coming in for you here. And I feel like it's Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Absolutely feels like an earth sign. I do feel here that it could be, whether it's male or female, this person's coming up as a queen. Why? Because they're very comfortable in their feminine energy. So you may be meeting someone who is very comfortable talking about the esoteric arts. Might be somebody who dabbles with reading tarot or has had a tarot reading. This person feels like maybe they're anticipating meeting you. I got a similar energy in the singles reading today. We do have the 10 of Pentacles behind that. So somebody is making some sort of decision here on moving forward and creating a family. The 7 of Cups tells me that this person has something in mind here in terms of what they want. This is someone who's ready to communicate, and we do have the Ace of Wands here. I feel like somebody's coming in, Leo, that possibly is going to want to build with you. This is somebody who could be an earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, but it is more a person who is ready for relationship. This is a person who wants to build with someone, wants to perhaps create a family environment. If you haven't got children or you want to have children, this is the person that's going to want to talk about that with you. This is someone who's absolutely 100% ready. But what I feel like is this person may have had a tarot reading, but they know that you're coming in some way, shape, or form in their own psyche, which says to me they are very self-aware. This is a person that totally and utterly believes in what they're feeling and where they're going. This is somebody who is really wanting to have something more. They know what they want. Look, 2 of Cups coming straight out of the gate. This is somebody who wants a relationship. Absolutely. So we have the Star card coming through. Such beautiful energy. The Death card coming through, and then we have the 4 of Cups. This person is perhaps a person who's had relationships where they felt that things just didn't gel right, or they didn't get what they wanted. This is a person who knows what they're going after now. I feel really strongly here. This person sort of believes in destiny or fate. So this one makes me feel that real energy of really believing. I've got journey going in my head now. And this person is probably fed up with the type of person they've been meeting, or maybe they just can't get that relationship. You know, things are too fleeting. People aren't interested. They're not gelling with someone. So whoever this person is, this is just stunning energy here. So we do have Scorpio and Aquarius energy on the table. All right, so I have the Hanged Man, Pisces energy with the 8 of Cups. There it is right there in the 2 of Wands. So I feel like this person's on a journey to meet the right person. That's what it feels like to me. It's almost like this person's gone, right, that's it. I'm over just sort of playing the field, or I'm over flitting around. I'm serious. I want to settle down. This person may, as I said, I almost feel like they've had some sort of background. Maybe their mum reads tarot, or, you know, somebody around them. But I do feel that they may have had a reading where they've been sort of told that they're about to meet someone. It just feels expected. All right, we have the 10 of Wands coming through, and there's that beautiful Ace of Swords again. Okay, the World card again coming through. This person is completing, it's like their last relationships or their last experiences have taught them something new and different. They're after something new here. And it may be that you both see in each other this energy of, it's not that energy of like meeting someone and feeling like you've always known them. It's not that sort of energy. This is this feeling of feeling yin to yang, like somebody just fits in your puzzle the right way. It may not be that you have a lot of things in common. It may not be that you don't have anything in common, but maybe some of the things you have in common just fit so very well for you. I feel like this person's more than likely going to be a very slow mover because they want to make sure they've got it this right this time. But we definitely have someone who's very future focused, someone who's really let go of their past and learned to see things in a very different way. This is this energy of maybe what I've been doing before wasn't working because this is the way I was looking at things, and maybe I'm going forward in a very different way this time. I love this energy here. It's like knowing the path you want to go on. Whoever this person is, they're very sure of the direction they want to move in, Leo. They're very sure of what they want. Let me just put some more cards on. Whoever this person is ready for partnership. Absolutely. Maybe more the feminine aspects. Maybe they've been raised in a home full of women where they understand women better, or maybe they have been working with a lot of women and started to understand that perhaps the way they were treating people before wasn't quite the way they needed to. There's been something that this person has learned along the way that's going to really click with you. I do feel really strongly they are making some sort of decision at the moment to set about bringing a dream in. They definitely are ready to communicate here, and a brand new beginning is right behind that. So I do have like this sort of energy with the 2 aces coming through with this 2 of cups. So to me, whoever this person is, they are really ready to embark on a new journey. They know what they want and they are heading in your direction. All right, it's a very short reading, so I might just pull out some cards here. Let's see what's going on. I haven't used these for a while, but when it's a quick reading like that, I like to get a little bit more. All right. It says you were the best thing in my life. So whoever this person is, they're definitely after something here. Beautiful. I want you. This person's a little bit nervous about contacting you here. I'm afraid to contact you. Decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. So I feel like somehow or another this person may find you a little bit, I don't want to say intimidating. I think the first time somebody said that to me, I actually really laughed at them. I couldn't quite understand why it is that somebody would find me intimidating, but apparently people did. I don't think I get that so much now I'm older. But it's like this person may feel a little bit like intimidated by you. But I feel like they are really wanting to have a relationship, but they know what they want and they're going after it. All right, let's pick an oracle card. The other thing too is it's always possible that you have had contact with this person before. And it could be that they've gone away and done a lot of work on themselves. Look at this. I've got Vanishing Mirror here. So let's see what that talks about. Card 58. What are you telling me here? Ooh. Ego sublimation, letting go of self-centeredness and becoming a vessel of possibility. Okay. Do you ever wonder if your self-definition has become too rigid, too fixed around what you've come to learn, so that you contract your life into zones of safe versus unsafe? This here is okay, but over there, that well may be too risky. Judgment, fear, self-righteousness, and overconfidence are only some of the traits that keep you from evolving. I feel like this is about the person we're talking about. So if this is you, Leo, it's like maybe this time you're going for a relationship and you've learned a lot about your upbringing or who you are at a deeper level. And maybe that's why I feel like there's this huge change or this huge healing within you that's taking you down a different path. So when you recognize that you're repeating patterns, or you recognize the people that you are choosing or that are choosing you are not the right people, then you start to understand that maybe something you're doing is contributing to that. It's a really strange thing when you start to understand after a significant relationship has broken down, how that relationship got to where it was and what sort of person you may have been dealing with. So it says we are all products of our conditioning. So remember that this is part of the human experience. Yet you are not meant to remain static, seeking only what you expect. Even if it appears ambitious, it's still too narrow. You go nowhere when you hesitate to move out of your comfort zone. When you focus too much on yourself this way, you become a servant of the ego. Edges God out, removing the magic of possibility. So it says, imagine looking into a mirror and seeing only what you are now. If you can let your self-definition soften, moving beyond the veil to your potential, a magical emptiness exists where all things are possible. Look again, who could you be? What would you see reflected if you allowed yourself to be other than how you define yourself now? And the other day, I was having this bit of a conversation around the true mirror, because when we see ourselves, we only ever see ourselves inverted. So whether we're in a mirror, on camera, whatever, we see ourselves the wrong way around. And the true mirror shows you exactly how you look. And a lot of people become very emotional when they look at themselves in a true mirror, because they understand that is who they actually are. And what they've been looking at is not. So it raises people's confidence. And I feel like this is what it's all about. So I feel like whoever you're meeting here, and I feel like this is for the Leo person, or maybe it is the person you're meeting, I feel like they've gone through a really large amount of transformation. This person has changed, and I feel like if it is someone you knew before, you're barely going to recognize who this person is, because they've really changed themselves. But I'm not saying in a negative way. You see, if you're empathic and you're really in tune with your spirituality, when things repeat and you see them repeating, instead of just accepting and moving on that you're repeating a pattern like that always happens to me, when you start to see that, you start to understand why it's happening to you. That isn't a bad thing. It isn't a bad thing at all. But what it teaches you is there is something you are doing to attract something to you, or for some people to pick with you, that is repeating some sort of pattern. And I talk about patterns a lot because I feel like we go through life understanding that we do have these patterns, sometimes because of our upbringing, sometimes because of the way we've been socialized. But we start to see things all the time. Start to see things all the time where we create an energy that keeps coming around. Now, if you're spiritual, you understand that you are doing this yourself. And it is spirit guiding you in the direction of being able to change that pattern. I feel like the person you are meeting has changed some of those patterns. They've started to understand, and that means they've really become in tune with themselves. 15:14 on the clock if you're looking at numbers. And I feel like this person is totally and utterly ready to commit. I'll leave you with that.